Alright, what is up and welcome back to a brand new Fish Bro video. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, I am in Stranglethorn. I'm about to enter Zul Gurub. Let's get rid of this chat. Get that out of the way. We're going to be doing a solo Zul Gurub, not mount run. It's going to be a full clear because I do this when I want gold. And so I usually go in full DPS gear on the majority of the bosses that I feel are weak and can't kill me. And I go in semi DPS gear for the bosses that I think have a chance. Yikes. I feel like I'm lagging just a little bit. So, first we go to the left. Straight to the left, we just go for gunning it straight to the Blood Priest. I don't remember his name. His name is Jindo the Hexer. So we're gonna go kick his ass. The ghoul is summoned. We're just gonna pop Army of the Dead. We should have been in Blood Presence, so little mistake there. But it's fine. We're just gonna kick his ass. Spread our disease like Corona. Pop him with a Scourge Strike. Pop him with another Scourge Strike. Accidentally waste a potion, so I go ahead and pop a Gargoyle during the potion. Make some get some value out of the potion that I just wasted. I didn't mean to waste that. That's like 50 gold, so I'm killing this boss for free. That potion's very valuable on this server. They're so expensive. So that hurts my soul, but it's fine. We kill this guy super quickly. He's dead. 15k DPS. So we just pop back into the mammoth and oops, accidentally dismount. Then we just move on. Skip these, they're useless. You grab the items, so grab this, I grab this. Then we move on to the next boss. You can stay in full DPS for this next boss as well. She's a pushover. If you don't have any sustain, then you should be in like kind of full tank, especially if you don't have as much DPS as I do. Yes, call me a clicker, it's fine. Clickety click click click. I get a lot of hate lately. I've been getting a lot of hate just because I click a few spells in a couple of videos and they're like, oh my god, you're a clicker. I'm like, no. Most of my keybinds are set up. Like, I had somebody tell me, don't make a guide, because, like, I have a shift zero. You see me clicking that key binding? And they were like, oh, but you have to take your hand off the mouse wheel. I'm like, who cares if you have to take your hand off the mouse wheel? Nobody uses the mouse while they're check this out. Check this out. Tab target. Tab targeting. I can swap targets without a problem. I don't need to click on them individually. So if you press the tab button, you can swap your targets without any care in the world, without any problems. Like, and then even then, you can just click your buttons from your keyboard. Like what I do, I go shift zero, shift zero. See, I can summon my gargoyle easily. Boom, 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 boom. All these abilities can be used quickly, without any problem. It works really well in PvP, and I have no problems there. So it's like, you know, the only one I need to set up key bindings for to be comfortable with is myself, right? So yeah. Anyways, that's the next boss. All she does is she summons a bunch of ads. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I recommend you set up key bindings yourself if you have not done so already. If you have a pet, make sure he's following you. Send him at the enemies further on, so you can kill them all in the area that you need to kill them. I don't use blood boil ever, so yes, I do click it. There's rarely a reason for me to use blood boil, so you want to call me a clicker, that's fine. Also, Sparta has some room in the guild again. We have an open range spot, so we have a spot for a Holy Paladin, a Resto Shaman, a melee DPS, a range DPS, a Boomkin, and a Bear Tank. We need a new main tank for the guild. I would prefer a Bear Tank, ideally, but like a DK tank might be possible. We need a new tank by the 17th of March because our main tank Elaphazus is going into military. It's not really like personal information, so I was kind of hesitant about sharing it, but I think it'll be fine. This was not a boss I wanted to disrespect by pulling them all at the same time. This boss is one of the bosses you're gonna want to like play it safe on. You need to kill all of them at the same time. I'm completely silenced and stunned and everything. He's really a bullshit boss to deal with. You're gonna want to set the focus on the healer because she heals. She will heal the group of them. Make sure you're interrupting her so she doesn't get heals off on the rest of them. You need to kill them all at the same time. See that? Now the big guy spawns and you kick his butt. Or you just die like I'm about to die. I am completely getting my ass kicked. This is brutal. Okay, I think I'll be fine. I had to use like damn near every cooldown in the book. Alrighty. Easy peasy. So he kicked his ass. And classic gear does not have any gem sockets because it's classic gear, and jewel crafting was added to Burning Crusade. So you'll notice that all the raid loot has no gem sockets in it. Anyways, this is the tiger boss. You kill him, you get a mount if you're lucky. So you should be running Zul Gurub every week to kill this guy and the blood god. There's a secret boss in the next area that I'm skipping because I don't know how to unlock him. Like, I haven't figured it out and spent enough time, but yeah. So here you go. There's also a fishing boss, but I don't have max fishing either. Up here is where the secret boss is. Grillek, I think, is the name, but you skip him. You go up here. There's actually a reputation guy you could talk to. He's got quests and stuff. Yeah, so right here, Savage Guard. You get this. These are just enchants that are good for you on Classic. If you played Classic or playing it now, I wanted to show you that. When you get your reputation up, yeah, talk to that guy. I do not want to kill this right now. Mm, I'll pull all the trash together before I fight the Blood God guy. He'll be kicking my ass, no problem. Making sure my audio is being recorded. Alright, I need to respond to these people that have been trying to speak to me. None of them know that I'm like kind of recording right now. Nice. S bless me all the way away. Fuck. Get me in this corner. Jesus. Nice. Absolutely none of these pestilence worked on any of them. So now I'm just going and I'm killing them one at a time. I'm probably gonna possibly die here. Ow. Just letting them know I'm recording. So what I need to do here is this boss is not a pushover. This is probably one of the hardest bosses in Zul Gurub. This guy will kick your ass. He's really disgusting, but he does a lot of damage. He's got whirlwind, sunder armors, cleave, berserking, enraging. He's real mean. He does a lot of physical damage. You can go ahead and throw it on Frost Presence if you'd like. But even then, I recommend putting on some defense rating gear because if he crits you, it does even more damage because he has damage enhancers. Uh, and every boss is treated as just that. So he's level 83, even though this is a level 60 like thing. It would have been wise to kill him with the ghoul, but it's fine. I should be clicking, or not clicking them, but it's whatever. I really don't care. This is a casual run. I'm not playing for sports or keeps or anything, so it's really amazing that these guys actually aggroed me because I would probably die. Now they're gonna kick me all the way into the wall and stuff. This is annoying. Make sure you clear out the whole room, especially if you're brand new to this, because they'll kill you. However, I'm fine because I have over 100 defense, so it's like I'm using semi tank gear, and I have Brintrol, which gives me up almost like 4,000 health on proc, life stealing, which is like really solid for my self sustain. So I'm really not too worried about like dying here, although it's still a possibility. So I can die, but like not really. I think I'll be fine. He does a lot of damage though. As you can see, I'm like in half tank gear. I have over 100 like 99 defense rating, not over 100, but I'm nearly uncrittable. And I have 35,000 health and he's still putting a chunk of my health. It's ridiculous just how much damage he does for a level 60 boss. Some of these hits are hitting me for 1700. And if you're clothy, especially if you're clothy, you'll get your ass kicked trying to fight this guy one on one. He was real mean. 1700. I think he does double damage when he crits or something. Yeah, double damage. So it'll be 3,500 damage hits when he hits you. You'll regret that you ever messed with him. Why is he taking no damage from my death coils? Jesus. Alright, so he drops a mount if you're lucky. Again, I say if you're lucky because I'm not lucky. As you can see, this is not the mount. This is not the mount, so I did not get lucky this time around. I feel like the mount is bugged on the server because I just have terrible luck. Uh, yeah, I feel like everything's bugged on this server and has like extremely low drop rates. Like the mount on that guy, the mount on the other guy, the love rocket in like the Valentine's Day, you know, and then there's also the Shadowmourne shards that I've been collecting for like 10 months that I haven't gotten. So it's pretty sad. My luck is just horrible. Yeah, so at this point you're almost done with the raid instance. You've collected a decent amount of gold. I'm at 250. I don't know how much I started with, but I'm fairly certain I've gotten at least 250 or something like that. We got Jindo, we got the other boss, we got Tiger boss, we got the Blood God boss, so that's 4 bosses already. We have 3 more bosses to go before we kill the big boss, which is named Hakar. I recommend if you're having trouble soloing this, you can bring rune scrolls of fortitude. You can use drums of the wild, drums of forgotten kings, and fish feast. Not really. It kind of costs too much. Although it's only like 6 gold, it's still, I would say, it's a little too much. But yeah, I mean, like some of these things aren't really that like expensive, especially if you have a solid server with a lot of people producing them. But anyways, let's kick some butt. You're gonna want to watch out for his stuns. He will try to stun you, and if you use Icebound Fortitude at the right time, you'll like be immune to it. So, um, it goes through your stun resistance, I guess. Maybe that's bugged on this server. I really don't think that this should happen like this. Yikes. I am webbed, stunned, trapped, silenced. Now, we had some drama going on in the guild, but it's fine. That's funny. Yeah, so essentially what happened was I don't know if one of the guildies were drunk or something, but way earlier, like maybe 6 hours ago, one of our guildies were nonstop like demanding that we give him a Blood Queen's Crimson Choker, which if any of you guys are familiar with the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, or if you're watching this and you play on Wrath of the Lich King, you would know Blood Queen's Choker is like the rarest bind on equip item in the game. It's it's the best necklace you can get, and the heroic one is like the best in slot one, so it's Priebus. It's the best bind and equip necklace that any player can buy. That's a spellcaster, healer, DPS, pretty much everyone. And he was demanding that we give it to him for 5k, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. And he's like, it's for a guildie, you piece of shit. Why you don't give it to me now? I don't know. He might have been drunk or something, but I'm fairly certain he wasn't drunk and he was just being a complete dick. He was insulting everybody, so we kicked him. Then he tells the other guild leader. He tells my co-leader that he misclicked and accidentally clicked out of the guild. That's hilarious. Ah. Yeah, just little guild dramas here and there, but it's no problem. Uh, so this guy is easy tank and spank. He's really not problematic. I'm sure this was like really good in vanilla, but it's useless now. You're gonna have to kill these mobs to get out of here, or you're gonna have to go through the water. I recommend just killing them quickly, popping them out. Slap this guy, hit him with it. Pop this, then throw the D&D, and then let them die. The loots that drop, you should always take them for the extra gold. Get rid of these. You don't need them. Unless you want like the special X-Mogs or whatever. Yeah, but anyways, Duzerk didn't seem like that bad of a guy, but he was a dick when he got drunk. Uh, I don't know. Shit he tried to pull though did not fly with me, so I kicked him. Gave him the good old kaput. Kachui. The ratatata. The kapow. So now we're on the last boss. This is like, okay, so all the bosses are pretty easy. The stun one, oh, shoot. I recommend letting these guys pass because like the time it takes to dismount, kill them, because they have 50k health. They're no pushover, so you let them pass, so you just run past them and stuff. Yeah, the amount of time it takes to dismount, kill them, and I don't know. I just find it annoying and aggravating to have to remount every 5 seconds. So I just wait. Yeah, this guy heals and stuns you. So paladins can actually kill him if they have enough DPS. If you're like Shadowmourne or something, you have heroic weapons. But this guy is a real big pain in the ass. He silences you. He fears you. Whole lots of bullshit. Check that out. See, it's like a 10-second silence, sonic burst, 4-second fear. Yeah, big pain in the ass, this guy. Gotta remember I'm like filming, so I can't be clicking my spells at all. Uh, or else people will flame me and be like, "Oh my god, you clicked a spell once. You're a clicker." Ignoring the fact that I didn't click a spell the entire video. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie, like I've been getting hardcore flamed. You guys probably don't see it because I actually like I remove these. I don't remove their comments, but like I remove their ability to like talk to other people on shit like when they're hardcore flaming. But like people have told me kill myself because I'm clicking on spells. I'm like okay, so my life is so worthless that I should just go and neck myself because I clicked a spell in World of Warcraft. I'm like that makes sense. I'm like damn, these guys have some serious like mental problems. Yeah, that's how you handle that boss. So she's gonna fear you away like she just did. She feared me away over here, and then she tries to cast Greater Heal. If I let her get that off, she'll heal for 100,000 health or so. And if you have less damage than I do, her healing is gonna cost like you'll have to run through all 26,000 mana if you can't stop her heals, which is really cancerous. It's horrible to deal with. I like how these guys are like excellent applications only, but like the players from like Sparta, the ones that we've kicked out, actually have joined Argent Dawn and Illusion because they're just high geared. It's like, oh, I'm a high geared player. Okay, yeah, so you can join our guild. Yeah, you can come join our guild and go to like group 3 or something. Like they just like the big guilds just take big geared players and they don't even test them or see if they're super good, like good skill wise and stuff. They just make sure they have like half decent brains. I mean, I don't blame them because like it's annoying trying to find good players, but you know it is what it is. All right, so we finished through all these ads. You can skip all the trash up to here just like I did. If you follow everything I've done in the video, you should probably have a similar run exactly like this. Now that you've killed all the priests around, I believe Hakar should have less health than he does now. Like, I think it's bugged on the server, but you kill Jindo, you kill this guy, you kill this guy, you kill the lion guy, you kill the blood god, you kill the guy who stuns, you kill the guy who silences, and now Hakar does no damage. If you don't, so there's buffs that each boss does. The one that silences and fears, I believe Hakar gets those abilities, the silence and or the fear. I don't know if he does the fear as well, but the stun also comes with Hakar, so if you don't kill him, Hakar still has a stun. If you don't kill the blood god, Hakar like enrages, I think. I know for sure the tiger guy, if you don't kill him, Hakar gets 150% increased attack speed. If you don't kill this guy, he does some shit, I don't know. There's a whole lot of buffs that you get on Hakar if you don't like kill everything. But like you can see how easy this is. It's just a DPS tank and spank. I'm just gonna clap his booty cheeks, and he's just gonna die. Like I'm not even gonna respect the fact that he's doing damage. I'm just gonna continue auto attacking him until he dies, because at this point he's got no health. I've got Bryn Troll, I've got damage, I got sustain. I'm gonna hit him with a Scourge Strike. Actually activate the weapon thingy. I use the Death Strike to get my health back, and look at that, I'm full health. One Death Strike and a couple of Bryn Troll procs later, and I'm full health. My DPS right now is like 9k. So pretty easy. Pretty simple stuff. In case you want to see my damage anyways. He'll be dead within a minute, and then we'll conclude the run there. After you kill Hakar, you have pretty much finished Zul Gurub, and there's really not much else to do. So let's finish kicking his ass. Mind you, I have absolutely no buffs, so it's not unusual for me to hit like 12k at the end of like a Festergut fight or something. And that's without Hellscream buff on this server. This server does not provide Hellscream buff, so you do not get a 30% bonus for being in ICC. So that's the end of Zul Gurub. That is the Blood God Hakar. He's actually quite easy to kill. Especially if you don't have any other players in the room. He does not mind control anybody. So he will never mind control the main tank, so the guy tanking him. So you could solo him quite easily. If you bring a second player with you or a third player with you, you better be prepared to handle a mind control mechanic because he'll take one of your players and like I tried to 3-man this boss. He kicked our asses because of the mind control. It's so hard to get a grip on like not killing your teammates. And so it's hard to do Zul Gurub solo if you're not a sustained class. If you have a paladin or a DK, it's easy to do it. But mind you, there's a couple mechanics you got to pay attention to. By the way, this is like the like screenshot stuff that you would notice. I don't know. I feel like I could take like a screenshot here and make a paint thing out of it and make a thumbnail here. Yeah, that's definitely thumbnail worthy. But anyways, the boss over here, up here, the one that silences you. If you're a paladin and you're trying to solo this, and you're trying to kill her, you really need to be like a blood elf or someone with a silence or something. You have to be packing like a couple of like interrupts or something somehow. Maybe like engineering. I don't know if there's any way to do it in the game, but you will have a really rough time with her. She's an incredible bitch to deal with. And I recommend using like Hammer of Justice or yeah, Hammer of Justice to like silence her or interrupt her or whatever it's called, so you can stop her from casting her heals. But if you can handle her there, then you're pretty much golden. Also, if you're a shaman or a mage or something like, I recommend defense gear. So like I told you, check it out here. Defense is very valuable. It stops you from being critted by the boss, and if you get crit by the boss, you pretty much die, no matter what class you are. Even if you're a DK, some of the bosses I can't even handle myself, even with like almost 6-3 gear score, almost best in slot. So yeah, go ahead and bring some defense gear. You can get like the Onyxia ring if you need it. If you're like a shaman or something, you can get some basic like enchants and stuff. I mean, for the sake of running classic stuff, I recommend some defense items, but you don't need to go gung ho on it. Like I mean, I have 99, that's 100, and that's a bit too much, you know. That's a little too much in my opinion. So I don't mind anything between like 50 to 100, but yeah, that's about it. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. Don't forget to smile, and yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. I'm planning on doing a Molten Core solo run, and that one's gonna be a big pain in the ass. So if you're not sure how to do this, you can always ask like what class you're gonna try to do it on, and I can give you some tips and pointers in the comments. But anyways, as always, don't forget to smile and have a great day.